Jefferson County Court at law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number 24 CCCR 0910. Case of style of state of Texas versus Torrey Javon Willis. Mr. Willis, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Willis?
Good, and you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Willis, you're represented in your case by your attorney Todd LeBlanc. Attorney LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge.
And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Now, Mr. LeBlanc, what is your announcement in Mr. Willis's case?
Judge, I've just learned that the felony that he has is going to be reset for him to consider a deferred offer. I don't know what that'll do with this case.
Did you get a court date?
Sir, I'm waiting. He's still sitting waiting.
You say he's
still
waiting.
Sitting there. He was in court waiting.
Oh.
It hadn't been heard yet.
Oh, okay.
But Judge, he's got to catch a bus at 11 to back to Louisiana. So we came over to take care of this so we can take care of that. And,
Yeah, but I mean, once you get the reset, we're gonna have to know what the reset date is.
Okay.
You have to come back in and let us know.
Well, I can coordinate that. Judge,
Okay.
Or
Okay, so your case will be reset. What part, you say you gotta go back to Louisiana? What part of Louisiana?
Lafayette.
Lafayette? Okay. All right. So, y'all can go back next door and you can get that information to us so we can, your case is gonna get reset. Your attorney and your bonds are gonna get your reset day. You'll get a reset from week. It's gonna be on the same day.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. He's gonna give you. Oh, where is it, Glenda?
What's the reset date? January the 8th.
I need to get him to get out of, okay. This is cause number, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I thought you had a few in front of me.
No, this is your guy. This is cause number 24 CCCR 2688, case is style of state of Texas versus Rodney T. Cole. Mr. Cole, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cole, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Cole, do you swear or affirm? Ms. Cole, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So,
Mr. Cole, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Cole? Doing all right?
sir.
Okay, Mr. Cole, you represented in your case by your attorney Joel Vasquez. Attorney Vasquez, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor. How
Mr.
about
Vasquez, do you waive a record in Mr. Cole's case?
you? Yeah, sure.
Mr. Cole, I have before me a document on my computer that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Rodney T. Cole, on or about October 10th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of failed to identify a fugitive from justice. Mr. Cole, do you understand what you have been charged with?
So,
And to this charge, how did you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no contest. No contest.
Now, you pleaded no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest charges? That's what no contest means. Okay, now, Mr. Cole, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, on page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials, RC, on the line next to a box that says check no contingent, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature? And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. You understand that statement? The second box that checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? You have this discovery certification.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, let's go. I have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. You recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? It says, now, Mr. Cole, before you sign and initial all of the documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you? And did you understand what he went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Cole, are you a citizen of the United States?
Self for 6-1.
Any objections?
No objection.
No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Vasquez, you advised and counseled Mr. Cole. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Cole, your attorney, Mr. Vasquez, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his services?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Cole, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do you have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to 30 days jail with credit for any and all time that he has already served.
Okay. Do we know how many days he has? Because this, jail is gonna go by what we have on that paper.
They just put 30 days on it.
Okay,
It's perfect. 12.
we need to check because the state, the jail, they're gonna, only gonna go by what's on the order.
I have 11.
Maybe it's
You don't
12.
have to retire.
It might be 12 today.
Oh, you ran it yesterday? Okay. So that's 30, credit for 12.
Read through it on.
Yeah, you just have to put 12 on it, yeah. Here you go.
Sorry.
Here you go.
Thought they calculated it out there.
Nah, they told we called over there one time and had somebody setting out the time, and it had 0 in. We don't let him set out the full time, I think they told us. So he's entitled to get his time by law. Let's see. What's the court cost?
277. That's credit for 11 or 12.
You say he ran it yesterday, it was 11 yesterday, so it's 12 today, next other day. Okay, Mr. Cole, the state is offering that you serve 30 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for 12 days that you have already served. The court cost in this case is $277. Are you able to pay the $277 court cost? Okay, I'm showing you your attorney is going to hand you a document that's titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize that document? That was filled out at the jail. It should have been turned to the first page, said Affidavit of Indigence.
Yes, sir.
Everything on that document is still true and correct today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the court is gonna find that you're indigent and pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, the court costs will be waived, which means you will not have to pay the $277 court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, do you understand the state's offer? 30 days jail, credit for 12, and the court costs will be waived. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And do you think that it's a fair and just offer?
Yes, sir. That's
And
fine.
do you accept it? Okay, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Just have a seat in that first chair on the wall and wait for the court coordinator to call your name. Next person is that Robbie Guillory. Robbie Guillory?
You ready? Turn strange with it.
Yeah, he's pretty much cases. This is cause number. He has 2 cases.
Yes, sir.
One of the numbers is not on the docket.
Right. That case was,
Oh.
Sticky note.
Okay. Okay,
that case was filed yesterday, Your Honor.
okay,
That's the reason why it wasn't on the docket.
okay. Okay, this is cause numbers, what? Okay, we have two cases. They are cause numbers 24 CCCR 2538 and cause number 24 CCCR 2731. Both cases are filed in the state of Texas versus Robbie Lee Guillory. Mr. Guillory, is that your full name? Okay, what's your full name?
I'm not Robert Gillis.
What did you say?
I'm not Robert Gillis.
You're not Robbie Guillory? Okay. Now, Mr. Vasquez,
Oh, yes, sir.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes, sir.
pursuant to Article 1.24 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, the right to a public trial is the right to, well, all trials and proceedings in the court shall be public. However, pursuant to the case of Lilly versus State, the right to public trial is not absolute, and Lilly versus State is 365 Southwest 3rd, 321. And it states that the right to public trial is not absolute and may be outweighed by other competing interests, such as, one, the interest in security. Make sure that the defendant receives a fair trial, and to prevent the non-disclosure of public information. Mr. Vasquez, at this time, are you requesting that this portion or that this hearing be closed to the public
Yes, sir.
to prevent the disclosure of non-public information? The court has found that the party seeking the closure has advanced an overriding interest that is likely to be prejudiced to his client. This request is no broader than necessary to protect this client's interests, and the court has considered other reasonable alternatives to the closure. And at this time, the court finds that the request is adequate and make these findings, and therefore, at this time, this portion of the hearing will be closed to the public.